Hello guys, it's Lanky Gooner. This is the next video. Today I want your answers, your comments. I'm looking to create a new team, and you should have got 93k. I'm going between a BBVA team and a Premier League team. So I just want ideas really. What to go for. I had a Premier League team, but I sold all them players because it just weren't working for me. Like I think I've got a formation now that I want to use, that I want to stick to, for 4-3-1-2. I was always going out. I was always playing with wingers, but that just weren't working for me. So I've where that's play is playing central. So that's what I'm going to go for. So as you can see, these are the players that I've transfer listed. So obviously I'm going to go for the players. I've got some BBVA and some Premier League. So just a case of what's the best stuff for me really. But obviously I want your comments if that's possible, and because I want a successful team, and there is difference in quality in the Premier League and the Spanish league. It differs, but obviously for me, you see 93k, but like if I could spend on one player, then obviously there are different players that cost doing out there. Not new enough for Aguero, but ran out of that price range. But just for a team like 3k, so that's not so that's what I've got to build a team, and I'll try and make as many packs as I can. Like when I get the money, I do want to do some pack openings, but it's really tight at the moment. So obviously with money I'll have to do some more pack openings, which would be good. But what I mean is, obviously when you get like 100k, 200k coming in, when you can afford it, you can get the players like Aguero and that. But obviously because I'm limited to that, I ain't able to get them players at the moment. It's about getting the best players that I can afford. And you see like Cruz there, like he's a brilliant player at 12k, 12k, and then you go along here, which I noticed the other day. Where is he? Next bit. Javi. I mean, people underrate him. People underrate him these days because as time's going on, like to Drogba, who I'm going to talk about in a minute. Like I come of age, and they're not so highly rated as they were. But you see they're passing 91. He's still brilliant passes, Javi. And I actually thought he was going to be around about 30k and above on this game. When I was trying the other day at 12k, I was very shocked. So obviously that's why I've transferred him, and I think that'd be a good buy for me. And that's what caught the eye. That's why I caught the eye with a Spanish team, maybe seeing him and other players I could bring in. Just go through me like De Santos, like he was at Tottenham. I wasn't at the point in time. I don't like to want to bang because I'm an Arsenal fan, but see these ratings like 86 pace, 81 shooting, 88 dribbling, and it's very good ratings, and I like to try them out. Like I don't mainly go for players that I've like heard of, like some like Oscar Fabregas. I see them like week in week out, obviously Oxford Premier League often, but like De Santos, like for me, he's like almost like I know who he is. Obviously, huge favourite in the Premier League, but he's like a forgotten player to me. Like I wouldn't like the Fleur there. He was at Everton, but I wouldn't think I want to bring him in. But I saw him as well, and his pace as well. So you look at players like that, and Griezmann as well. He's got pace. I haven't tried him out. I think these players I haven't tried out in FIFA yet. So that's why I might try him out. And obviously, you can discover talent. That's what I'm team's all about. But a bit like Javi. I mean, just to start with, obviously the Spanish team. Like, if I was to go for that, I'll have Javi in the midfield. Maybe Chantham's up front, Control in left back. I mean, look at all his stats like pace, brilliant passing. Like for a solid team, that's what I'm looking for. But then let's go back to the other lot. Like defence wise, I'll talk about them next. I've already got that sorted. It's mainly the midfield and the striker core really. Like Pedro, I would go for like 4-3-3. Them two in the Villa. I don't know why I've sold him. He's a brilliant player with pace and like brilliant finishing. But yeah, that's why I've highlighted him. Transfer listed him because I always been admired of Villa. And then Pedro, obviously everyone knows he's quick. Obviously Cruz in the middle, brilliant passing. Then someone like him, who Arsenal were tracking in the summer for a long period. I'm really surprised we didn't get him. I was hoping we would get him. Obviously he likes to attack as well. He's a box to box midfielder, but he is obviously he's known for his defensive abilities. And I'm not sure Wenger could have tutored him into that role. But we didn't get him, and maybe in January we'll see. But look at his stats there, like 86 physical, which means he's going to be like big and strong, and 83 defensive. He might lack pace, but sitting in the middle there, I think he'd be good. I think out of all the CDMs on the Ultimate Team, I think he could be one of the best ones. And then on Mandzukic, who is almost like an understudy. Like people, might see him and think, maybe might say he ain't that good, but on FIFA and in real life, one of the players who gets the ball and then he can finish it. And obviously in this game, I've had him in my team before, and he's a very good finisher. He just pretty much finished everything he touched really, so that's why I've highlighted him. And he lacks pace, but he's got that finishing and then look at that physical, 87. So I think he'll be a brilliant pick at. And the handers as well. Was it United? Everyone knows. And I just think he's that clinical finisher you look at. Like if you want a finisher, you go for him. Someone like Defoe as well. He might lack height, but he's a brilliant finisher. He's quick, good on the ball as well. Again, I've had him. It's him two up front actually. I had about a month ago or so now. And they did well. Handers not so much, but he scored a few goals for me. But it's just about who you can change your team and do well for you. And at the moment, I'll go into my team in a minute. But I've got Welbeck at the moment, and he's my highest scorer. And I know I could have sold him. That's the hard thing for me. If I go for the Spanish team, I'd always have Welbeck up front. So I want to him on the bench or anything. So, but I'm sure I can work around the chemistry on that. But yeah, so that's Hernandez there, so it's that's another option. He's just basically the Spanish side of the team choice. This is going to Premier League. Silva there, who's left mid, but he can play in the centre. But obviously it may affect chemistry. But he's just like magic on the pitch. He's brilliant in real life, and I haven't tried him in this game. I've been in Spanish a few times, but yeah, also I don't really like. I've really looked into a certain player. I was like Ozil, I look at him and he's my idol, and I looked at him closely. But someone like Silva, when I'm in Spain, I'll just be Spain because of the quality they've got. But I don't really like from myself as a player, apart from someone like Ozil, to support Arsenal, is my idol. But Silva, I know he's a good player in real life, and I'm sure in this game he's good as well. So for Premier League, he'd fit in there in the midfield, and Fabregas as well. Just look at that passing 88. That's pace, same with Silva, but the passing. So what I'm going by really is the midfield and the striker core. Defence, I'll show you that in a minute. I think I'm fine with. But yeah, these are the two there. They fit in the midfield versus Oscar. But his stats there, medium high defensive. I thought he was like an attacking player. So obviously looking at that, it's a difference really. Like, so that's for attacking mid. You don't want that. You don't want him wanting to defend. Either attack. You want to attack, and he's brilliant at attacking Oscar. So that's a little bit of a letdown really, because I was really interested in Oscar, but now I don't think, seeing those stats, those work rates, just put me off a little bit. But yeah, then last few Benteke there, I haven't tried him yet. He was running about 8k at first. I thought that put me off, but now he's going to run about 3k. He's always been I've always been an admirer of him. He's good in the air, good finisher overall. And then on to CDM, who obviously was Spanish team Kadira for Brock Premier League. I'll probably go for Gerrard, but I've lost. I'm not really a fan of him, to be honest. And I just don't know. It seems that when I play him for FIFAs, like I've been in England, or I think I'm in my team a few times in my team, he seems to wander off like in attack, and he's not really sitting like he does in real life. He does sit there, I think, in the middle, but it's in the back four, but in this game, some players he's going to wander off, and I want that. So I just don't know about that one. And then Drogba, who lacks pace, but he's always going to be a bit of clinical finisher. Everyone knows him as, and every shooting ain't too bad in this game. But overall, Drogba's a good player, and I think he's a good hold-up player as well. But with two at the front, which I will probably be going with, I don't know if he could fit in, he might not. But again, I'm starting to prefer the Spanish team at the moment. But these are the options I'll be going for. And Vargas, I haven't tried yet, but look at the pace, dribbling as well, and he is quick in real life. He's from Chile. He's like Sanchez. They're both brilliant players. And I think I ain't trying, but I was playing someone with him in my team, and he scored a few goals against me, and he looks really quick as well. So, but overall, guys, I just want you to just your view really in the comments. Just like what would you go for? Would you go for like the League BBVA Spanish team or Premier League? Like the midfield core, you see there, like you'd be like Javi, where's Kroos? Let's have a look. So like Javi, Kroos, and obviously Kadira sitting there in the middle, and then Mandzukic and Hernandez up front. I mean, that just seems like a solid team talking about it. And then obviously if I go 3-3, I'll have them two. And obviously in defence, maybe bring them in. So I'll go into my team now, but it's about I want your view today. Because I'm really undecided. This is my team at the moment. Obviously it's a bit bare because I'm playing to start a new team. But at the back there, you've got Koscielny, Cahill, Coleman. I didn't sell them because Koscielny, like I saw Arsenal, when he's a brilliant player. He's very good in this game, good stats, 81 pace. And then Cahill, again, 81 pace, not too bad, but then he's defending 76 physical, ain't too bad, and 84 defending. That is very good, and he's brilliant in real life, not a non-stop hard-working defender. And Coleman's got the pace, 81 pace, and 700 defending ain't too bad. So so if I was going for a Spanish team, I would have that midfield core there and keep that defence there. I've just seen goals for Arsenal. He's a brilliant keeper, and I might bring in Czech. I don't know because I'm a big admirer of his. And I think you got Welbeck, and if I was playing with someone like Hernandez or Mandzukic with him, then obviously it would probably affect chemistry. But Welbeck, he's got. Let's have a look at these stats. Already look. Goals scored 1 and 2 in 94 games. For my club, 98 in 87. So that shows you how good he is on this game, and what he's done for me. So it's just your view. Basically, I want Spanish team or Premier League. So what would you go for? So if you just leave a comment, guys. Leave a comment, and then I'll look at them. And so I'm a bit undecided, and obviously that's why I want your view of what to go for. So so obviously leave a comment, and that'd be really appreciated. Spanish team or Premier League. Thanks for watching, guys. Obviously leave us a like if you like the video, and subscribe if you want to see any more of my videos. Thank you, and I'm out.